Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. How do we all feel? Hurting for a squirt, and of course we are, friends. Bitcoin still around 95, 96,000 American dollars. We're going to go through a bit more leftover junk with the ByBit scandal, North Korean scum, and some things that have been happening, friends. Yeah, the talk of the town is Kanye West going to launch a coin. His account was sold, so just got more confirmations, friends. Kanye's account was 100% sold for 20 million. The manager took 15% fee. So the manager took 3 million. Kanye's got 17 million. It was also pretty much confirmed. Once he made a tweet, he goes, I just made $17 million in 7 seconds. So that was it. I've also just want to show you, just when it comes to greed and stuff out here, friend, just like, it's something I want to talk to you about now, so we don't forget about it later. But Kanye, a lot of people are like, dude, why would you sell out your community for 17 million? That's because he's not worth 2 billion anymore. He's only worth 400 million. He's down 80%. All right. And that's 400 million with like, theoretical future sales of your albums and like your business is worth this much. Yeah, but you just have equity in the business. It's not really like you can't get accessible liquid to that. You got to go talk to a bank. They got to value it. You know what I mean? It's not like you just look at your portfolio number. So he's actually worth less than that, almost like cash, liquid cash, what he can do, right? Like way less liquid than crypto. Okay, so that's probably why it explains he's like, I'm going to do a token. And then, yeah, we all know like it's going to probably be a celebrity rug. There's scammers behind it. He's going to blame it on the juice. And we're going to say, bro, what? Don't stop blaming the juice. This one time it was you. You rugged it, bro. The juice. I guarantee he's going to find the way to probably say, if it doesn't work out, none of these celeb tokens last. He's going to find the way to blame it on the juice. Let's go. Now, looking at crypto and everything, friends. Others BTC, the monthly candle is still poop. Well, have a look at the green, the weekly candle, just so we can, like, can we please reverse up from this scam area, man? Overall, everyone has an overwhelming sense of failure, depression, like absolute sadness. Not just sadness, like as in sadness is, I'm sad now. But, you know, if I go eat an apple, I'm going to feel amazing. Not that. Deep sadness. Depression, as in like people feel like they have absolutely no hope for the future, because what happens is, I just want to show you, friends, no hope. Look, people were hopeful that as we went down, people were hopeful that a narrative is going to come and boost everything up. What we actually saw is the narratives got shorter time frame, worse, more vaporware. Okay, we landed on memes, but then people understood memes, but the problem was, the scammers who made the memes, see, this is the thing, friends. Scammers are always onto stuff. So they go into the memes, but then the time frame of everybody got shorter and shorter. Not all of us, but like the other, just like casino dwellers. The casino dwellers, the hotel cuck chair people. The hotel cuck chair people, they're like, oh, you know what? I didn't get rich. And we're like, hey, you know, with memes, just like Doge, dude, you got to hold the whole cycle. But they're like, no, I want something even shorter time frame. So instead of waiting 2 to 4 years, once again with memes, to give you the high reward, they want to go, no, I want to get wealthy in 2 to 4 weeks. And that's where you have everybody coming in trying to make it over and over again and getting rinsed over and over again. And then you have it down and down and down and down and down. And unfortunately, even with Donald Trump winning, we still reversed the whole thing and came back down again. So yeah, it is sad. And now a lot of people, once again, they've called for the return of utility and fundamentals. And then I've got to remind everyone, meme coins were a response to how terrible you are. So you're a restaurant, you've been serving everybody dog shit on the plate. People said, I don't want to eat dog shit today or tomorrow, so I'm going to go to the pizza restaurant, yeah? But then the pizza restaurant opened up the pizza box, that's like cat shit, okay? Now, see, the restaurant owners, they're like, oh, do you want to come back over here? We're like, no, we only got to the pizza store, unfortunately seeing cat shit, but we only came to the pizza store because you were serving poop in the first place, dog poop. Okay, we don't want dog poop or cat poop yesterday, today, or tomorrow. We want to try something else. That's what it is, friends. And then obviously they're going to go somewhere else, friends. They're going to go to honey poop. Okay, bee poop. That's what we're going to land on. They go, oh, this poop's actually sweet. Okay, that's pretty much what we're looking for. Everyone's going to look for the honey. The problem though is, this is why everyone's depressed. Everyone has noticed a pattern. Whenever people look for stuff, they never go back. That's what making everyone depressed. They're like, no, we're not going back. We're going to go find the new thing. So what happens, friends? Look, I think it's going to have to come down to grassroots stuff as well. New people will come in, and it's not going to be just a new narrative. Even though, friends, I know Crypto Banter, Brainy Boom, been watching you, bro, every channel, every day. He says, don't follow the narrative because he watches my stuff. Then the next day, by his default, he's like, the next narrative is this, like in the middle of the show, because it's like, it's going on fast. So look, man, narratives are important for ByBit shillers, leverage train shillers, all of them shillers, because the exchange, you don't see it as one butcher house where you lose money. You see it as, oh, this exchange has access to like 30 different sectors. So I can trade the AI sector, then I can trade this coin sector, then I can trade Andre Cronje sector, then I can trade this. They can trade different sectors. But what they don't know is, bro, you've walked into the slaughterhouse and you're like, oh, this thing can chop off my arm. This thing can chop off my leg. This thing's just going to put a bullet through my face. This thing's going to shoot me in the back. That's different. This thing will shoot me in the toe. Wow. You know what I mean? That people don't see it like that. But if you look at their portfolios and you look at their responses and you talk to people, that's what's actually been happening. That's why there is only 1% survival rate on leverage exchanges. Continuing on though, friends. So Ethereum has slowly grinded up after North Korean scum stole the $1.4 billion, which is interesting. I'm now going to show you, as I show you now, right? Soylana, friends, interesting. The Sol ETH ratio keeps getting cucked. Now, everybody is in full complacency because this is the interesting part. What interesting? If you've been listening to your friend Sommi, thank you very much, been hurting for squirting. I've been talking to you about this, what I'm about to tell you, since literally day one. The price moves first. The narrative comes later. It gets invented. The price moves first. Okay? What is soy ETH ratio doing? Going down, which means soy weak, Ethereum strong. Okay? You always look at the first thing, friends. The first thing on top is Soylana. So if this thing goes up, it's strong. If this thing goes down, it's weak. That's how you chart it. Okay? That's why I like charting the base on top, the small. That's why I do eHex over pHex. I just want to see what's the weaker link doing. That's what you want to do, the slower daddy, right? That's why you also chart things divided by BTC. Yeah, they're both BTC. You don't do BTC over ETH. You don't price everything you need. That's usually how we do these standards. Okay, so soy ETH is coming down, but what are we hearing from the main influencer shillers? What are they saying? Soylana's got all the adoption. Soylana ETF. Soylana. Soylana has all the people. Soylana has all the wallets. Soylana has all the celebrities. Soy. That's all you're hearing. Soylana. That's all you're hearing. And I would like to take you back to a moment. If you come back, let's go to, friends. Have you heard of Ethereum? They were saying Ethereum is the future up here. They just went proof of stake. They're about to do the hyper burn on the ETH. Okay, what comes next? Cucked. Okay. They said Ethereum was down here. I went all in, by the way. Nearly all in. Okay. They said Ethereum was cucked here. What happens? They said it's a future up here. Just showing you, man. That's what happened. 2017, Ethereum was the payment solution standard of the world. What happened? No, you're not. So the narrative that you want to see in the future, you can't find it. Don't even, there's nothing you look for. The price moves first. This price has been saying Ethereum has never been this cheap. It's gone down for 550 days against BTC. It's literally never done that before. The biggest was only 300 days. So this thing, instead of stopping after about a year, it's been going for like almost 1.75 is almost to, like it's approaching 1.75, 1.8 years of it's still going in the red, which is showing it's never been this cheap. And then on the contrary, Soylana has never been this expensive before. Okay? And that's unequivocal fact. That's why you can even look at it here. Soy has never been this expensive. You've been green. I mean, I'm going to show you now. I'll show you the Sol BTC ratio, friends. So I don't know if it's actually going to confirm here. It's by the hair of the chin. This is the Sol BTC ratio. Now, why has it been doing this chart forever since 1 year ago, December 2023? That's because the VCs have been dumping on everybody and distributing. That's why. This is their distribution dump zone. Haven't you seen? Now, I don't know what comes next, friends. Yeah, it could flag up still. I'm just telling you, it's flipped red on the weekly super trend. It's going to go, like, maybe by the time you see this, it will confirm the flip red. Now, it might get saved. I don't know. But that's something to think about with the psychology of people coming in, because people came to Soylana for all the JPEGs And now I guess they're marketing. They're saying, oh, we've got real world assets. We've got all these other amazing things. Now, you don't have to convince me that you have amazing things that just copy pasted from Ethereum guys anyway. You've got to convince all the JPEG casino people. Because basically, friends, what's happened is you've gone to a butcher house and there's like a little milk store. There's milk and there's like lollies and maybe there's like potatoes, right? So you've walked into the slaughterhouse and they're like, hey, now that I've got you in the slaughterhouse, please, can I interest you in like, you know, some nice 2-liter high protein milk? Do you need some potatoes? Are you going to have a hot chip soon throughout the week? You know what I mean? But you're like, this slaughterhouse is like cursed. I just don't like being here for some reason. That's you got to think about the psychology of people. That's why, friends. See, it's all about perception. Because in crypto, we don't actually really need anything. I mean, Bitcoin is just pet rock. You don't actually really need it. You just need the next person to buy it more after you, just like everything else there, right? So in Soylana, what do people think they need Soylana for? Okay, they think they need it to make money. All right, they've had a big, colossal 1.5 year season on it. Okay, sweet. Are they making money now? No. You've had all these celebrity tokens. So that's why the psychology changes. It's all about perception. You get it? It's kind of like, have you ever been to a music festival? Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to go stand on grass. There's hairy armpit, sweaty armpit girls around you. And you're listening to a giant speaker. You could barely even see whoever's playing. They could be pressing play and not even be there. Yeah. But if you look at it like that, you're like, okay, why are you there in the first place? It's because the perception is some of those hairy, sweaty dudes and dudettes are going to have fun with you. That's what you're going there, to have fun and experience something, right? Because you get something good. You meet new people. Maybe you get blasted. Maybe you get toasty. You take some selfies with some stuff. You know what I mean? So that's a perception though. So, but what if you're going to a festival and there were cops there just arresting everybody every 15 seconds and they put little bindies in the grass and your feet are going to get hurt? You know, people will be like, you know what, this time taken away from my experience out here, even though I can still hear the music. Okay, it's the same thing when it comes to casino, friends, because that's what crypto, pretty much 99% crypto is. This is speculation casino. And we use these words, fundamentals, utility, revenue, they're all a bunch of bullshit. Like, the market's smarter than you, dude. We went to the meme coin narrative in the first place because people are sick and tired of getting destroyed for the past many years. So how is it all going to come back? I don't know. If I was to guess, friends, just total guess and just guessing. Okay, I'm going to catch you with the Pokeball, by the way. You're my friend. If I was to guess, we need a big event in the fundamental sector. Now, what's big? I can only think of one thing. A big institution, like an actual bank in America, something out there, so a big business profit-generating machine deploys a crypto and starts sending profits in there. And there's actual yield where you're like, oh my gosh, I can actually buy a token. They're just replacing their share. And it's actually going to go up only. They're actually just doing buys onto it. Something like that. Because then that'll make everything else look embarrassing. Here's a problem though. If they do this, it'll be tough, because this new token, it makes everything else look like a mean piece of trash equally. So if you see this, you're like, oh, fundamentals are back. Yeah, no. This company has real world profits. People are buying a product out there, nothing to do with crypto, and they're funneling money into a coin. Okay, your like imaginary bridge or your infrastructure in crypto is earning like $17 revenue a day, but you've got a $4.5 billion valuation. You are not in that category. Do you see what I mean, friends? But this seismic shift out here, it's not easily replicatable. So that's just my guess. But honestly, that's I'm putting the standard really high for crypto industry. You and I know it's going to go really low. It's probably going to be something that makes no sense on the surface, but ends up being a Ponzi anyway. In some crazy news as well, friends. So CryptoSolv has confirmed Richard Hart is not the North Korean hacker. And there was a gentleman, so this is CryptoSolv, thank you very much. So everyone on crypto, I know that if you knew that this is like gonna surprise you a bit. Let's actually crank it a bit. We got to crank it just to start off the week, friends.
When it's 5 a.m. when the street lights go, just so you know, it's when I think of you more.
Kind of sad, actually. The crypto industry, the only thing that makes me happy is when I just start playing music. I realize how like barren and sad this whole piece of trash industry is for 4.5 years in anything outside of pet rock Bitcoin. But CryptoSolv, friends. So there is a gentleman, TruthLabs, who, bro, I'm trying to help you, dude. Okay, so TruthLabs, for 3 years, I've known about it, friends. I just haven't told you because I just thought like, what are the chances that Donald Trump was born a woman? you're like, nah, I can't believe that conspiracy. You know what I mean? Like, that's how nonsensical it was. Okay, TruthLabs has that equivalent with Richard Hart. He believes Richard is one of the OG founders of ByBit, and he's linked to the North Korean hackers, and he's been funneling, and he's linked to all these scams and all the many hacks and scams and exchanges going down and FTX, whatever it is, all these baseless claims. He said Richard Hart's behind all of it. Well, in the space of 5 hours, so this is 3 years of work, by the way. So for 3 years, right, he's looking at Richard's ding dong, and he's like, you know what? That's not a Red Bull. That's not a Red Bull. That's more like an M&M. And they're looking at, he's looking at it. He's like, oh, he's counting his pubes. He's very, very intrusive. And then for 3 years, dude, it was just a waste of time. Like, do you understand? Like, I would be crying. Okay, that would make a grown man cry. Like, for 3 years, it turns out you're just being wrong the whole time. And someone just proved you wrong in like 5 hours. So CryptoSolv, friends. Breaking. He concludes TruthLabs has been wasting his time for 3 years on the blockchain. CryptoSolv dished out bombshell information to confirm the facts in just a few hours. Okay, he has, and then TruthLabs blocked CryptoSolv for releasing this. So he traces all transactions, and he shows that ByBit hot wallets was a common batched pool. Remember, ByBit had no KYC at the start, so it's likely many evil state actors use their hot wallet for frequent scamming purposes. So just so you know, friends, at the very, very beginning, before Richard made a coin or anything, he was doing the leverage trading. He made a link, you know, because everyone was doing it 2017, 18 or whatever. But before all the token and stuff out, or the crypto industry was going a certain way, because that's all crypto was. Crypto was gambling, leverage on Bitcoin, and just gambling on trade. That's what pretty much, and also kind of funny, hasn't changed. It just the place you gamble and the method you gamble is just differently. Just crypto is still gambling, right? So yeah, ByBit, friends, was one of the biggest no KYC areas, just to let you know at the start. So you could withdraw like, 2 Bitcoin per day, no KYC, whatever. Then they obviously changed it as they became $1 billion plus business. They had to. It turns out Richard isn't in North Korea eating dumplings with Kim Jong-un after all. And just for some fun and giggles, so it turns out this was AI the whole time? Damn it! Oh man, by the way, I made this photo. I just typed it into Grok. Richard and Kim Jong-un enjoying some Cheerios. Because that's pretty much what the conclusions of his stuff was like. Yes, it's Richard behind 50,000 hacks in crypto. The dude, he lived on top of a sandwich shop. You know what I mean? I don't think he's got enough time. And by the way, this is the funniest part. So, he was accusing Richard of being a genius hacker that's gotten away with all these things. Because that's what he's saying. Oh, yeah, but you're behind the link to all these wallets for the past 3 years. Even longer before that. Whoa. But he's too retarded, EO, to change one of his wallet address names to leave a trail for you. Like, he's the mastermind. No one else in crypto has been able to figure out. I don't know, man. Just some people. And by the way, yeah, this was on-chain incorrect conclusion. So this is not just Trump derangement syndrome. This is actual, like, on-chain following stuff. Richard Hart derangement syndrome. It's like even more deranged. Not even just guessing anymore. So I have some posts here. This is some posts from CryptoSolv. This is where the crux of these theories falls to pieces. So just some conclusions. Bad news again. Richard's wallet is just a ByBit hot wallet. We reran the trace. He shows here ETH from ByBit flows around. Yeah, because ByBit had no KYC, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Tornado Cash ETH was sent through there just to get it out, because there's no KYC and stuff back then. So that's pretty much how we did it. Be careful who you listen to. Blockchains don't lie. People too. Yeah. So here you go. The claims at Richard Hart that we've been surfacing in the last few days are at best laughable and at worst malicious slander. Yeah. I just want to show you, friends. Like, you're getting really stupid now. Do you with Donald Trump stuff? You know, I believe, because I had no idea. At the start, I believed something. I thought the news, I was like, oh, is there a tape with him and some Russian hookers? I thought that, because I didn't know at the very, very start, back before I was in crypto. But 2016, I had no idea, okay, what's going on. Oh, because I'm reading it on the news. I had no idea. And then I started later on, I was like, wait a minute. You're telling me, wait a minute, what about the other thing? What about the other thing? And there's a new stuff now. And then I started obviously learning. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're all just filthy lies. It's getting sad now. But it's the same thing here. That's why if you're sitting on the sidelines, you're looking at Pulse Chain, this is the junk that's like, if you're sidelined, that's who's on your side. You have scammers like this Beanie Maxi guy. I've literally made a video just to show you. these people, friends, literally, like this dude, just like he's full on, like yes. He even reshared it. He reposted TruthLabs and stuff. Yes, Richard's behind the bot bit. No, dude, this literally is provable. This guy, now he actually left a trail. Scammed $10 million minimum. Just one thing, $10 million. You know what I mean? So, man, just it is what it is. But you know, just we need the business cycle to turn around and prices to help, and then everything will be revealed. In some more juicy news of the day, friends. So Kanye West's tokens have leaked. So the information about it. I'm just going to bring it out here for you. It's quite interesting about the level of scamming going on here. So Kanye West, friends, the details. All right, so 70% of the tokens are owned by Kanye himself. So how do we get this? How do you get this information? What happened was the official Kanye West team emailed Binance. Yes, they emailed Binance, the CFO, right? And Binance CFO was given the token details. And guess what? So the token details, I'll tell you this, all right? Big news. They requested a trade embargo for the day, which means they want to drop the coin. They want Binance to cease all trading of every crypto for the day. So you can't trade anything except his coin. That's what they requested. And they probably the Binance exchange as well. Binance get listed on the exchange. And to do that on the day, so everyone has to go there. Now, Binance said, nah, reject this. That sounds like the dumbest thing ever. Or dumbest. That's just, profitable for you, retardio for Binance. 70% of the coins are Kanye himself. 20% is for insiders, which already sold. So they've already done private ICO stuff. They've already given the insiders. But, you know, Trump's token, 80% was given the insiders day one as well. So it is what it is. 10% is be released on the market for liquidity. So that's why everyone wants to get in that 10%, trade it, they get dumped on, and it's all over. There you go. Kanye also, now it's confirmed, as I mentioned, he sold his account for $20 million. 17 million went to him. And actually, I've replied to another gentleman out here. Someone said, like I said, Kanye, why is he a sellout? Why did he do that? It's because of his net worth, friends. Kanye is not worth 2 billion anymore. 2B. He's only worth 400 million. Down 80%. Yes, he's down 80%. Remember, what would you do if you're down 80%? You got to go back in the trenches, right? So that's what it is. And so ultimately looking at this stuff, now you see it from a different perspective. Like, oh, he's not even that much liquid. So 17 million is a lot to him. But 2 million wasn't enough. Remember when he got offered before that, he said, I'm never going to launch a coin because they only offered him 2 million max. That's why it's interesting, man. I said when I did that, I go, well, if he was bragging about a $20 million sale, I guess that's how much he requests for a meme coin. It was funny. I said that in my episode. I go, well, that's probably his stake. So you got to give him 20 million up front. Otherwise, he's not going to do it and waste his time. And then someone did. They found out that this scammer team had to go through. They got $20 million to give him just to do it. Which, that tells you they have to max extract from this whole ordeal, which means they have to dump within the first hour and they have to get out their 20 million minimum to cover their initial, right? So there's your 20 million. And then you need, on Libra, they got 110 million plus. Remember, a few days ago, Kanye tweeted that celebrity coins are extractive. Now, obviously, with Kanye, friends, was having it honestly, for some reason, it makes me laugh a lot. If you check me out on the Telegram announcement channel, I love the best logo for Kanye is the Israeli flag. It's so funny. Just the thought of seeing him lose his mind that's the most appropriate logo to trigger him. Okay. Oh my gosh. Just the amount of capital letters and posts he would do. Here he is with the swastika shirt. So obviously, friends, what's going on here? Forget Kanye. He's just doing outrage marketing. Okay. He does outrage marketing. To be outrageous, he's got a very, very unique style. It actually is very creative for outrage marketing. It comes very short bursts of time, okay? Because if you're outrageous all the time, people are desensitized to you. Okay, so he's a marketing genius, right? He's more of a marketing genius than a racist, pretty much. That's what you look at it like that. He's not even thinking about. Don't even think about the race, man. It's just marketing genius. So he, when he appears, he's the desensitization. It's a problem if you're doing outrage because everyone's like, oh, they're always like that. Do something different, right? So he doesn't do that. So he comes in these short bursts of time, a few days or a week, and he goes really, really, really hard. And like I said, man, I'm not even joking. He goes to Google, he types in, what are the most controversial topics? I know people still get triggered by, the guy with the mustache, Hitler Rooney. And friends, I remember many, many, many years ago, one of the OG Kanye West outrage marketing stuff, it started like 14 years ago. Do you remember I think it was like, maybe even longer than that, friends. And I think it actually is longer. Listen to this. Remember when he said George Bush hates black people?
The spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Please call.
In the past few days, America and people has been stepping up.
See that, friends? See that? So he pretty much says that George Bush doesn't care about black people. It's interesting because it's a bit about that Nelson Mandela effect. We all remember it as George Bush hates black people. That's what it was posted over the media. But he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. That was, man, I think that was like during that hurricane. Was that Hurricane Katrina? I forgot, a long, long time ago. Man, that's a long time. Think about all those years. I still remember it. That's all I remember him saying. George Bush doesn't care about black people. That's the thing, friends. So that's why when you see this emoji of this swastika, that's what's really going on beneath the surface. It's an emoji that gets so much attention. Think about it. What other emoji or logo could get as much attention as this? Think about it. Is there anything that could even be next to it? What's controversial? That's like really, really, really controversial. Donald Trump as a person was really controversial, but this, friends, this is just the thing about it. So he's using this free marketing. The outrage guy used the outrage marketing. And that's why I'm putting the Israeli flag out here. That's what it is, friends. And once we get desensitized to it, it moves to something else. Do you remember, friends, there was a very, very common media thing where Kanye West in Trump office. So Kanye West, friends, remember, there was this common thing where Donald Trump doesn't care about black people or something. That was what pretty much the media was saying. And then Kanye West puts on a MAGA hat and goes. There was basically all the polls publicly were saying that there's literally no African Americans, no one black is wearing a MAGA hat, and then he does it. So now you get to see, friends. Does the guy actually really stand for much? Because he's doing stuff that is, I guess it's necessary for his goal. Like I've got to recreate. That's why he's always in the artist's mind. I've got to recreate stuff. I've got to recreate the energy. So he is creating it, right? So you might say, but who's he winning for? He's winning for himself. That's ultimately what's going on at the end of the day. It's also funny. A few days ago, he tweeted, "Celebrity coins are extractive." He pretty much is paraphrasing, and it's ironic. He's about to drop a celebrity poop token on everybody, and yeah, he started following CZ, as I reported to you before. That's why I was just hinting that these coins are coming out. I'm putting my Swazi coin on a DEX because it's decentralized, but we'll end up finding out, friends, his account has pretty much been sold. It's not actually him talking on the crypto stuff because he doesn't really know what's going on. Well, he does, but like, yeah, he's not in the know with our culture. Now, friends, of course, in true Sommi fashion, we have to make sure the Jeets are not going to be welcome here. Okay? The Jeets aren't welcome here. So, okay, now, and continuing, friends, we have everything you need to know about the Kanye West, the scam team, because I want you to be aware of what's going on, because ultimately, these things are not going to stop. They're going to continue over and over again, and that's, you really, really got to keep your wits about you. I'm just going to say, by the way, flat out, if you are early to Kanye West token, take out your initial. If you get like a 2x or something, and then at least you're okay. But I'm just going to show you, man. Libra made the top in 60 minutes. Trump made the top in 36 hours. So Trump was the first one, 36 hours. Melania took 12 hours to make the top, to get to the top. Pretty much, so if you buy after that hour, you just down only lose. You're getting rugged and dumped. And then, yeah, Libra, you got to be before the 60-minute mark. Pretty much even before 30 minutes when you think about it. Yeah, so you got to be within the first 2 minutes. When's it launching? We don't know. So if you're just out there, you have to see. This is one of the scammers. So there's a lot of the threads coming out here. This is Bark Maker. So there's this dude. Here's his name out here. Previously, he was into fashion design. Then he did first NFT scam. So, friends, this team has scammed $150 million plus. Notorious Twitter scammers. They stole over $100 million, $50 million. So, whatever. The guy's name, meet Christian Barker's team, the notorious Twitter scammers. They're promoting the rug pull. So, these are the people they bought. So, this is him. They got one face and they have all these other people, all ruggers. And these are all their tokens, friends. So, yes, they bought the account. Where did they get the money? Well, just one scam they did called like DeFi Apes. They rugged $33 million out of everyone. Oh man, it's ridiculous out here. $33 million plus. Leaked audio from Bark Media from a private Discord call. Seed phrases were stolen and wallets were drained after locking. Coward moves. They are known for mass reporting and getting accounts shut down, so save this video. So that's what they do, friends. So they use bots. They do mass reporting. So anybody that reports bad on them, they go and they attack on Twitter, probably YouTube, anything else. They probably just go do the mass bot reporting to just say, oh, this thing is harmful or violent or whatever. And it was very, very effectful in 2021, back when Jack Dorsey was the Twitter CEO. Remember, because you had this liberal woke agenda, Democrats type of behavior, and they were taking under the table bribes, and they were just, if you said the zombie virus came from China, it was considered like a violent, punishable crime according to them, and they would delete you for like, you know, racism. And now it's like, it's fact now, it's fact. So what now? What now? Pretty much everything you've said that was a conspiracy turned out to be true. There's literally just a difference of like 6 months or a few years, you know? Disgusting. By the way, don't trust any guy who wears a nose ring, okay? Warm up. Before purchasing the account, they warm up the audience. He was mentioning Kanye's meme coin launch daily to lure everyone around it. In his latest tweet, he stated Kanye's doing products only, so it will not be another pump and dump scheme. So this is, I'm not doing a coin. I make products. All of it, garbage junks. Is probably going to go blame the juice after it out here. First rumors is, oh, what, bro, what? Wait, what? What's Hyperliquid? Wait, bro, I truly need to know. What's BNB? So it's just totally fabrication and stuff out here. And then here's all more evidence. Bark Media and Tall. Right after crypto Twitter started raising questions, Kanye West follows Tall data in Twitter. The most surprising fact is that Tall is Bark Media's alt account. Previously, Kanye was following no one. What a coincidence, right? So obviously, it's not even a coincidence at this point. Very, very obvious what's happened. There have been other leaks and stuff out here just confirming a lot of the sales and everything. Their previous launch was this. Pox, they rugged that. They rugged millions and millions and millions of dollars, friends. That's why I think these people, I think they live in Thailand or Indonesia, one of these countries. Man, if their identity, like someone's gonna go get these people. They've stolen way too much money. People don't forget, man. You rugged and they just abandoned. Like they put contract. There's rumors here they've stolen seed phrases. They steal people's access to their wallets. That's how there's like full on Trojan, like really bottom of the barrel evil. Kanye is also a maggot. It's very obvious as well. All the top traders of Pox meme coin are side wallets of Bark Media and his team. They are the only traders who made life-changing money. So yeah, it's not even really, it's life-ruining, by the way. Look at the NFT scams they did. So Marchi Big Brother is another giant notorious scammer out here in the crypto industry. Honestly, I don't know how that guy... I do not know how he's walking around still unscathed. He must have high-level security. This dude, he's literally extreme rugger. I'm fascinated by, like, this guy's stolen 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars. Big things, total rugs. He recently did one like a year ago. I think he did like an ICO for some meme coin to put it on Soylana. I forgot how much I put, like $18 million or something, or 18 to 20 or $30 million, and then they all got rugged. Yeah, I think he collected $20 million. He only put $2 million back into the liquidity. He just kept literally the other 18. When he did it, I was warning everyone. I was like, dude, I actually said, if you put money into this, you are an actual stupid idiot. I don't know what other. I don't like people calling people stupid, but you're an actual You're an actual retardio. Okay, like you are pathetic. You're a cuck. He's literally scammed 10 out of 10 times. It's an ICO, bro. We know pre-sale ICOs are going to get rugged. People did it. And one guy actually, I think it was a Chinese dude. He put in, friends, something. He put in like 800K or something into it. And as soon as it got rugged, he was, I immediately saw pictures. They're trying to get like a hitman to go get this guy, to go get Marchi. So the guy I just showed you. So like, I was like thinking, man, you don't have to do the hitman part. You know what I mean? Like you can, like the actual event, and not just one, like multiple Chinese people. They're like looking for this guy. So obviously, I guess he's still around, but oh man, maybe he's got a lot of security. He made over $45 million and nuked the floor price, ripping off all holders. Look at all these scammers in the industry, man. Crypto Beast rugged for $10 million on Alpha. Mr. Punk rugged $10 million in Gang. Andrew Tate extracted $15 million on on Daddy. So, yeah, and by the way, just here is, they made Kanye do this video to pretend like, oh, Dave Portnoy, stop calling me a scammer.
So, Dave Portnoy, I don't know you. I saw you was tweeting. I have no idea who you are. We was going back and forth joking. But when you start talking about telling people that my coin is not real and you're trying to play with my money, now that's the last time that we're going to be talking.
Yeah, so that just looks like he's just reading something off, really. It doesn't even look like, man, that's crazy. Also, shout to Benny. So, when can we buy this scam rug pull token? Interesting. So, look, man, even after all these, I'm still telling you, if you want to play, play. I'm just pretending you, I'm presenting you information. That's why, friend, that's why everyone loves me and keeps watching my channel. That's why all the big KOLs who are shilling all their junk, they watch carefully, they watch closely, they share my charts. I see my chart shared around and they share my chart, they do all this stuff. Okay, they'll never have the balls to put the 4 hearts on, 4 hearts of friendship and kindness. But they share all that stuff out here. I know they are, but they'll never show me to the audience. Ever. No way. Because this is too much high value content. Because they're always reserving the door just in case they get to grift everybody on this big scale. And the difference, I'm making content for someone like me. I'm making content for me. Okay. I'm reminding in my mind 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago when I came into crypto, I wanted everything I'm doing right now. Everything I'm doing. Top, bottom. I want the thumbnails to look as cute and sexy and amazing as I can. And by the way, check out these thumbnails, friends. Like it makes you want to watch. Look at it. It makes you want to watch, friends. Rigged. Go China. Rectum. You see these, friends? Poop. Just send it. You see these, friends? It makes you want to watch. 1000x. Shh. See these? Yeezy. Look at these, friends. Big, beautiful colors. I put this time and attention for you because I'm trying to help someone out there like me going, hey, I know 99.9% of the industry can be complete grifter, scammer, trash. The ones that you see in the public media. Everyone else, we're okay. But the people who, most people are just normal. Most people are normal, but they don't have a gift of grifting. Yes, the people who have the gift of grifting, they're the ones out there and marketing all the time. So they're just buried in with everybody else. So that's why I'm here just as a voice to tell you, look, you know, okay, these guys are scammers and ruggers and everything else. If you want to play the game, play the game. Maybe you're one of the lucky few. Maybe Kanye West tweets and you've seen a little 2M, a little 2 minutes ago, and you get to buy the coin straight away and maybe you get to flip it for or whatever. But just be careful. I'm just telling you, man. I'm providing this here for you because I'm completely aware. Like you can sit here and tell people, you know, don't do drugs and don't drink and then don't speed and do all this. You know, people go and do it. All right, but still, I'll tell you, at least if you're going to do it, practice safely. You know, it's lottery ticket size and know the game that you're in. So if you lose, don't come and whinge. We know the crypto is risky. And by the way, I've just told you, okay, there's like high odds this thing's not going to last. Okay, but I'm just showing you the aspect of the game here. Also, friends, remember the North Korea scum Lazarus? So they've started laundering money through eXch, a centralized mixing services, okay? But this is interesting what's actually happened because this service, they're centralized. So North Korea's laundered money through I don't know how much they send. Maybe they test like 10,000 ETH or something. But they didn't block it. Why didn't they block it? Well, they sent an email saying hello there. They basically said, let me rephrase it for you. They said, ByBit were talking shit about us. So we're not going to help them. They can go screw themselves. They said they were talking shit about us. They were putting our reputation down just recently. So go screw you guys. We're not going to stop this for you. Interesting, right? So this is Eric Wall showing it. Explains why they won't freeze any funds coming from ByBit. They're just letting it go. They make the money on the feed. They go, whatever. We don't care. We're not going to help you. So it's interesting, right? They said ByBit were talking shit. What do you think, Vince? Do you agree with this action? Because here's the thing. North Korea and Lazarus, like there's such like red flag, red alert international actors. And yeah, they are scum, but they're also banned scum. So if you willfully if you know it's them, you can't just say, oh, turn a blind eye to a $1.4 billion heist that was put all over the news. It's not going to believe you. If prosecutors come after you, because what if they want to make an example of these? Isn't this the perfect example? If the US government comes in and they find out eXch, you'll probably find out they're like buried in China or somewhere in Asia, which they don't have proper trade agreements and stuff out here. But if the government would want to go after them, just so they're like, hey, if anyone else out there starts helping any of these countries, Iran, North Korea, who are on our sanctions list, where we got to, because you got to play fair. I know crypto's censorship resistant, but if you want the US government and everyone to welcoming it in, yeah, the US government's like, bro, we have big sanctions to stop countries from launching nukes on us. Okay, so we got to use our power to like stop their wallets and stuff out here. Now I know, unfortunately, there's collateral damage. The people suffer, but what do you want us to do? Okay, these people, yes, they take the hit for their government. They have to. Okay, that's how the world works. It is what it is. So that's why the government will be like, look, we can't really just like let everybody go. You can't just go like rewind all your like trade, all your deals and stuff out here. If like, by the way, it was confirmed North Korea is using the money to build nukes. They are. What do you think, friends? Would you do it? But it's scary though. Like they're gonna use you as an example. Everyone hates North Korea. They're just total trash scum. North Korea's best friends with China. Like, you know, I know Matt likes North Korea. Sorry, Matt, but you know, just it's so easy political example to go after these guys. But we don't know where they are. What if they're in China? China's not going to prosecute them. Or they'll probably just get like one random guy and they'll just say, hey, this is the guy who was the CEO, and they'll just get some janitor off the street and they pay him like 50 grand. He spends couple of years in jail, and they tell them that's what China will do, friends. They'll do that. They go, hey, they'll get another Chinese bowl haircut dude. What's your name? Hyung Yu? Okay, get another Hyung Yu. Just say it's him, but barely, like, you know what I mean? Like, just get the same bowl haircut, kind of look the same anyway to most people. And like, oh, this was the guy who was running the exchange in the background. They just pay him, like, bro, just go to jail for 5 years. You'll come out, you got a couple of $100 grand, and this thing goes away. You know what I mean? It's easy. There you go. And they don't really have to do anything. Yeah, so all these deals, when you don't have these proper country agreements out here, this is the type of stuff you open yourself up to. This is all thanks to ZachXBT as well. Lazarus Group transferred 5,000 Ethereum. There you go. And they started doing the laundering of money. And yeah, it will be sold, friends. A lot of people think, it's so cute how innocent some people are. They go, don't worry, it's not going to be sold. China is North Korea's best friend. China. Yeah? There are plenty of corrupt Chinese exchanges and brokers and people around, and they've got the different liquidity pairs. I believe, friends, China still banned Bitcoin. There is no Bitcoin to renminbi currency pair. Yeah, if I remember correctly. So China specifically, that is illegal. They'll come kill you if you do. You're not allowed to basically have any trading pair of the BTC to the renminbi. But so what do people do? Because what do people do instead? Okay, you got BTC, USDT or whatever. So they'll go into either Tether, but it's Tether on an exchange that they can't see, right? So Tether can't pause anything because you're doing a background deal. It's on an internal database, right? Or BT or any other currency out here, and then they can launder through that into the renminbi or however it is they do it. And obviously there's fees and stuff all the time. I mean, you're trying to get rid of 1.4 billion. You don't mind the freaking, you know what I mean? You don't even mind a 20% fee exchange eventually by the end of it. So where are we going to go from here, friends? YouTube, everything's been dead. I am the life, the energy of everything around. And yeah, I run out of a lot of energy. But we're not gonna stop just because a couple of soy boys out here going out here. This is others BTC is still low, and I gotta stress you, friends. I want to share with you a personal anecdote. I've never in my life had this many people tell me to sell. Right now, yeah, never, ever. A lot of people saying sell, capitulate to other stuff, and even close friends, they know who they are. I realized. It's actually starting to piss me off. I realized that when I reply back to you, you aren't reading my messages. So you're disrespecting my time. You're wasting my time, everyone else's time. I'm not going to reply back to you. I'm not going to waste my time anymore. I'm literally talking back to a brick wall. Essays, videos, personalized videos, personalized messages, closer access to Sommi. No. You're disrespecting everyone's time. You're disrespecting my time. Like, I've told you 400,000 times, Habibs, everyone, the 4-year cycle, the US dollar, the macro, how it all fits together. It's raining outside. You are walking outside. There are clouds raining on your head. And what you are doing to me, you're telling me every 15 seconds, wow, it's still raining. I hate you. I hate everything. Bro, stop yelling. The cloud. Watch the cloud. Has the cloud cleared up? No? Then shut up. Stop wasting my time getting to read these negative Nancy messages. Everyone wants to capitulate and sell. And by the way, you should go do it. I just don't care. You have no mercy or no remorse for me. I don't care. Everyone else watching on my YouTube channel, you all learn because you all pay attention. That's why I love and appreciate every single one of you. Just because people know me in real life or they're closer with me, friends, take it. A lot of people take it for granted as well. Like, do you know the amount of dingleberries I have in my butt because I don't even have enough time to wipe my ass properly when I go to the bathroom. Okay, people take my time for granted. I know I can do 1,000 things, but I can't do 10,000 things at once. And I've shown it to you many times. Okay, so you have ISM is still low, starting finally go up, and even you don't even look at it. You know all the things, man. ETH BTC is red on the weekly super trend. That's it. That's it. Game, set, match, solved. Problem solved. Okay. You feel like dog shit. You feel like selling. Portfolio's trash. It's all, that's it. ETH BTC is red on the weekly super trend. It is 3 standard deviations below the mean on the way down, going down. And it is still 3 of the average range on the way down. Do you understand that? 3 down. Do you get it? Down. So if you normally feel like a 5 out of 10, but you're feeling like a 1 out of 10, what does that mean? Does that mean let's go complain that you're not feeling like a 10 out of 10? No. It means accept you are a 1 out of 10. When's it going to turn around? Once this thing flips green. Do you get it? We had the longest, worst down period in ETH BTC history. It is still happening. We have not confirmed out. And that message is for everyone else trying to waste my time. Because I've got plenty of chocolate to eat and protein shakes to have and push-ups to do. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.